Identification. Caption is brief type of the under a picture in a book, magazine, or newspaper that describe the picture or explain what the people eating are doing or saying.
The social function of caption is to give information to the readers or viewers about the picture and to the contrary a certain message so you can know what is happening in the picture.
Language feature in writing captions such as first is exclamation is used to express a strong feeling such as surprise, joy, admiration, sadness, anger, shame, and so on. Exclamation usually ends with an exclamation mark. For example, what a beautiful place. The second is question. Question usually ends with an exclamation mark. For example, have you visited place? The third is adjective phrase. For example, big house and beautiful place. The fourth is prepositional phrase is used for the time and place. For example, at the bus stop, under the tree, in front of, on the table. The fifth is don't start with article A and D. And the last is present tense, the use of present tense in captions to make them more informative, especially since most of the photos are news events that are happening now. The pattern for using present tense is subject plus verb 1, S or ES, and plus object.
So now I'm going to tell you the general structure of caption. So the first is lead. It is the title of the caption. It can be noun phrases or the clause. And the second is description. It is the body of the caption. It answers who, what, where, and how the event. And tells you what is happening in the picture, and it tells you who or what involved.
So guys, I'm gonna tell you the types of caption, and the first is identification. This type of caption text is usually used to explain or identify each person in the photo, but does not explain a story. The focus in this type of identification caption text is on clarity.
Identification caption mention who is in the picture. We use this type if there is only one person or one subject in this picture. Take a look at this picture. The subject in this picture is Borobudur Temple, so the caption is Borobudur UNESCO Heritage Site.
And the second is group caption. Group caption are usually used to explain multiple images. This caption should have at least 2 sentences for each picture and include a quote whenever possible. Group caption must be clear about which image each caption describes.
Group identification serves as the type of identification caption, but only this type. We use this type when the picture contains more than one person or more than one subject. For example, Apriyani Rahayu on the left and Gracia on the right, badminton players who win Tokyo Olympic 2020.
Fifth is cutline. The cutline caption type is the most commonly found in emails and writings in newspaper and media, both offline and online. The cutline caption explains the subject in the image and what the subject is doing.
As cutline. In cutline, there is who and what, and to answer cutline caption is who is the subject and what is the subject doing. And in this picture, you can see the subject is the president of Joko Widodo, and what the subject doing. He receives the country's first COVID-19 vaccine jab.
For the summary caption type, it usually contains an explanation of the subject in the image, the activity carried out in the image, the time of the incident, the location of the incident, and the reason why the activity was carried out.
Summary. In summary caption, there is who, what, where, and when. And to answer the summary caption is who is the subject. The subject is a member Indonesian Red Cross. And what is the subject doing? The subject is spraying disinfectant. And where this activity take place? This activity take place at Tanjung Priok Port North Jakarta. And when this happens on Wednesday.
The expanded caption type is the type of caption with the most complete information. In accordance with the name of the type, this expanded caption text is a development of the previous text, especially from the summary caption.
Expanded. The difference between summary and expanded is in summary it mentions who, where, what, and when. Then in expanded it mentions who, where, what, when, and quote. In this picture you can see the subject is mannequins and what the subject doing is stand outside of the house and where this activity take place in central Jakarta and when this happened on December 8th. And the quote is the National Commission on Violence Against Women or Komnas Perempuan has reported that violence against women has increased by 75% during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Is quote. Quote caption means containing a quote from someone in the image.
And the last one is quote. Quote in Indonesia is kata-kata bijak or kutipan. Quote means someone words in the image. For example, always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later.